Hey everybody, how's it going today? My name's KDog2024 and the Cunning Stunts DLC is upon us and in full swing. And with it comes new races, new tracks, new cars, and new clothing. And there is a lot of new stuff out right now for this, and there is even more to come. In this video, we're going to go over some of the new tracks. And at the end of the video, I'll showcase some of the highlights from some of the new tracks, along with me using some of the new cars on them. So we're going to go over the new tracks, show you what their names are, show you how many there are, and we're going to go over the cars. And that's all we're going to do in this video. We're not going to do the clothing. So, first of all, let's take a look at all the new tracks that have been added in this update so far. Here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27 races it looks like, guys, and they're all with different cars, motorcycles, off-road rally trucks that they've added, supercars, which they've added more, sports cars, you name it, it's there. So these tracks are really awesome. They're really hard, a lot of car controls required in them, but they are a lot of fun, especially when you get a bunch of people playing with you. They are a lot of fun. Loops, jumps, everything you could ask for. You know, this is a really awesome DLC. And this is the only DLC car I own right now, and it is the Drift Tampa. And like I said in my last video, I just absolutely love this car. But before we get into that, let's look over some of the other cars that have been added in this. We will go to Travel and Transit, and we will start at Legendary Motorsports. So we have the Ocelot Lynx, $1.735 million, and I have not tried this car yet, but from what I heard, this is probably the car in this DLC to stay away from. So, but I can't tell you honestly because I don't own it. I don't know. So we have the Ocelot Racing paint scheme and the looks like Zero Gas paint scheme. So I think each of these probably have two paint schemes. This is the other car that I want to buy in this DLC, the Emperor ETR1. This car is really awesome to drive. 1.995 million. I'm going to have to get to making some money online or selling some of my cars to be able to afford this, but it has two liveries, the Dense livery and the Kronos livery. And this car handles really good, and it is a really fun car to drive, especially on these stunt races. Next, we have the Progan Tyrus, which is also a pretty good car. The Debonair livery and the Fukaru livery. I personally like this one better. I have also used this in some of the races, but $2.55 million. These cars are just anymore, they just get more expensive and more expensive. And this is probably another one that I would like to own eventually, the Anis RE7B, and it has the Estencia livery and the Pegasus livery, and I personally like the Pegasus livery better. And in the highlight video at the end, I will be driving this car and the Emperor ETR1. And I believe that's all the supercars. So we will go down to Southern San Andreas. And we have the Obey Omnis. This is like a rally style car, and I had this on the Xbox One and I did not like it. I actually sold it already. We have the Classic Rally and the Retro Rally. So, but yeah, like I said, I tried this car, I bought it, and I sold it almost right away. I didn't really like it. But the price tag on it is $701,000. Coming up next, we have the Lampadati Tropos Rally, which this is a pretty good car. I've used this when you can pick the cars if you use the stock cars in the races. Got the Air Hurler and the Stronzo paint scheme, which in my opinion, I like the first one better. and it comes in at $816,000. And then the Grotti Bristow RA, which is very hard to drive, $155,000. We got the atomic tires and the sprunk, and I like the sprunk better, but I did have a race in at the end of this where I did drive this car, and this car is very hard to handle. It spins out very easy. It's very, very light. So coming up next, we have the Vapid Trophy Truck, which is a really, really awesome truck. It is very cool looking. Got the Vapid Racing paint scheme and the Western Motorcycle paint scheme, which kind of looks like a West Coast Choppers type of thing. This truck is really awesome. I actually have this truck on the Xbox One, and it is really fast, and it's pretty awesome truck. Then we have the Vapid Desert Raid, which is like a raid car, I guess. Got the drone and the Badger paint scheme, and I personally like the drone better. I haven't tried driving this one yet, but I'd like to. I imagine it's probably pretty similar to the trophy truck. And I did not realize this, guys, but more cars were released today. Here we go. We have the Vapid Contender, and I do not know what I can tell you about this truck because this is the first time I have ever seen it. So you guys are seeing it with me. $250,000. It looks pretty cool. There might actually be mods with this one. Doesn't look like there's any kind of liveries or anything for it, so we'll have to keep that one in mind. That's the first time I've ever seen that. The Western Cliffhanger, which I used in this video at the end too. Got the stunt paint scheme and the LTD gas, so that's pretty cool. I kind of like the stunt one better. Kind of reminds you of an Evel Knievel type thing. Then we have the Nagasaki BF400, which this might be another one that was added because I don't know if I remember seeing this one or not. So this might be another new bike. We got the Atomic paint scheme and the Sprunk paint scheme, which I kind of like the Atomic better. So, and I haven't tried this one either, so I don't know what to tell you about this, guys, but it comes in at $95,000. And this is interesting. This is another one that I have not seen, the MTL Dune. This looks like it is pretty crazy. Got the Globe Oil and the Fukaru Rally. Looks like it'd be like a pit truck, but yep, I haven't seen this. Looks must be one of the new ones too, so this looks pretty cool too. Price tag on it, $1.385 million. I don't know about that. This thing better be pretty awesome to look like it does and be that expensive. If it is slow, that would be a big disappointment. So, it says right here, enter an off-road marathon in a 20,000 pound of turbocharged box truck. So, still kind of crazy looking, kind of neat idea, but I don't know about the price tag on that. And here is my favorite car in the DLC, the Class A Drift Tampa, $995,000, and it is worth every penny in my opinion. Got the Ragarum paint scheme and the Hoarding Racer paint scheme, but I think I like the Ragarum paint scheme better. But yes, this car is definitely worth the $995,000 in my opinion. It is just a beast, and it is awesome looking. Moving right along, we have the Western Gargoyle, which I've used, and I think it is awesome how it has the chain on the back tire. Something a little different. It comes in at $120,000. We got the Gargoyle and the Gargoyle Vintage, which I kind of like the Gargoyle better because of the colors. But this is a pretty good bike. I've tried it in the racing where you can do stock vehicles too, and it's pretty good. I like it. Coming in after that, oh yes, this is another one of the ones. I'm sorry I'm skipping to this, but this is another one they have just added. The Bravado Sprunk Buffalo. Another new car. And what is interesting about these stock cars is I heard for returning players, they are free. And the other three were free. So if you guys know how much they are, if they're not free, let me know. Because I don't know, because I'm a returning player, so I get them for free. But this is one of the stock cars that were in the single player that you could play with Trevor. We got the Bravado Sprunk Buffalo. We have the Bravado Redwood Gauntlet, the Vapid Pisswasser Dominator, and then the Class A Burger Shot Stallion. And like I said, these are the single player cars, and actually I don't have this one yet, and I can get it for free, so I am going to go ahead and get it and send it to one of my garages. Okay, good deal. So like I said, guys, pretty cool that this is free. I know they kind of try to reward the returning players, but kind of not fair to people that didn't play this before. But you know, here's what the Tampa looks like. Actually, you know what? I have the stock Tampa, so I think I may go get my stock Tampa and put it in my other garage and put it against the drift Tampa, and you guys can see exactly what the differences are. So I will do that, guys, and I will be right back. So here you have it, guys. I got my Tampa. They're in the garage beside each other. So here is the regular Tampa. Go in first person mode, get a better look. Here's the regular Tampa. Awesome looking car, really nice looking car. And here is the drift Tampa, so you can kind of see what the difference is. Really, really awesome front bumper. Awesome spoiler. Looks like it's got a wide body kit on it, maybe. But yeah, both these cars are really awesome, but this car is just insane. And that car over there is, but it's not part of this update, so we're going to leave it out of it. So yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure that is all the new vehicles. Like I said, I haven't tested a lot of them out, so I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, the Drift Tampa, I have that car. Really love this car big time. So definitely recommend you guys buying this one. So, but yeah, if you guys want to see more, I will work on getting some money. If you want to see me test some of these cars out, let me know down in the comments. But like I said, guys, I'm going to leave you the end of this video with a little bit of kind of highlight footage from me doing some of the races, testing out some of the new cars. So without any further ado, guys, I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for watching the video.